Okay, back to Lidl again now, because I got one of these a while ago, a Petrus Dubbel. I think this was around in between when they had the Belgian Ale box and when they had the Oktoberfest box. Belgian Ale box, I've still got a couple of them left to review, and I'm hanging on to review them on the channel. I said I've had this a bit of time, but that's not always a bad thing for a dark Belgian beer. It's 7% ABV. It's a double ale, so it's like an Abbey double, and it's 330ml bottle. It was 4 bottles, and I think they've got 4 bottles for about £6.99, possibly £7.99, so just shy of £2 a bottle. And as I say, I've had this before, but I can't remember much about what I thought of it. I'm just waffling for a bit while it warms up a little bit, because it's not too long out of the fridge, this, and I always make the mistake of reviewing these things straight out of the fridge. So what I'll do is I'll crack it open, I'll pour a bit in the glass, then hopefully that will warm it up a bit. Talk about the beer a little bit in the glass while it warms up a bit. But here we go. This is Petrus Dubbel, just double ale. So it's a Belgian Abbey double, available in Lidl, and it does come round every so often. I've seen this more than a few times, so it comes round every so often in Lidl. They possibly have it more than some of the other Belgian ones. So yeah, smelling that, it's not giving a huge amount away. We'll just warm it up a little bit, swill it a bit, get it a bit warmer. Yeah, it's opening up a little bit. And obviously it's not going to warm up that quickly, I do understand that, I'm not an idiot, but just being in the glass for a couple of minutes kind of really helps that smell open up a bit, and I'm getting some smells through now. So I'm getting the Christmas cake, I'm getting the Black Forest, I'm getting chocolate, I'm getting black cherry. Getting a little bit of smoke. Something hiding in the back there. Smells quite complex actually. Let's warm it up a little bit. Yeah, getting bitter dark chocolate. Yeah, and the smells are leaping up to my nose, and even though this is a little bit cold, possibly a little bit colder than I would like for this, it's coming to me. The smells are coming to me a little bit. Is there anything else I can say about this beer while I just wait for that to warm up just a tad? Well, the head's dissipating a little bit there. If I remember rightly, I remember these being a little bit, almost like having a bit of a sour beer kind of quality to them. Not like a, the sour beers you get, the fruited sours, but like kind of like a Flemish sour beer, like a Rodenbach, that kind of thing. Just having that kind of edge to them, not being quite as, smooth and sweet as some of the others, but I could be wrong, who knows. But yeah, we're getting those flavours coming through now. A little bit of icing sugar coming through there, bit of treacle, a little bit of banana, that kind of creamy smell you get with the Belgian yeast. It does smell absolutely delightful. It smells really, really good. It smells nice. It smells pretty much what you'd expect from one of these dark Belgian beers. Yeah, I'm gonna go in for the taste kind of thing, because we can't sit here forever waiting for this thing to warm up to a temperature where you're going to get everything from it. Generally, a really good Belgian beer tastes great at whatever temperature. So let's have a little go. Let's hold it in the mouth for a bit, warm it up a bit, see what we're getting from it. Cheers. Yes, it's got a quiet bite to it. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting like black cherry from this. It's giving it a bit of a sour bite to it. Almost kind of like sour cherries in the flavour. I'm getting bitter dark chocolate, a little bit of smoke. Yeah, that has warmed up a bit now. It's not feeling too cold coming through. Yeah, a little bit of malty. So again, like, yeah, malty, black cherries, a little bit of treacle, a little bit of smoke, a little bit of dark chocolate. It's decent. It's quite decent. It's 7%. It's giving me a decent amount for it. I mean, it's not world beating. It's not world class, but it's a decent um, sort of Belgian double, I would say. It's a decent shout. It's not, I wouldn't say it's on a par with like a Chimay Red or a Rochefort 6 or anything like that, but I'd say for a slightly lower price point, Belgian double, it's decent. So let's give it a review then, now that I've tasted it and had a good go on it. So I'd say quality wise, it's good, it's decent. It's not up there with the top ones. It's not A tier. Again, these ratings are all over the place really. I can't remember what I've rated anything, but we'll give this a, let's give this a B. We'll give this a B. I'd say it does seem significantly different from some of the slightly higher price point ones. It's, you know, not quite as full of flavour. I do understand it's not as warm as it could be, but I think at this temperature this should be giving more away than it is doing, possibly. But again, you know, it's from Lidl. It's not dead dear. It's not £3 on a bottle. So what do you expect at the end of the day? But again, if you want something, a little entry into the slightly more sour, bitter kind of doubles that you'll get, then I'd say this is a good starting point. So there you go. Value, as I say, I'm sure this wasn't £7.90. I'm sure this was less than £2 a bottle. So I'll review it about 180, 190 a bottle. For that, for the value, I think you pretty much get what you pay for with this for the value. So I'm going to give this one, I'll give it a B for value as well. Yeah, it's good. It's beef quality, and I'd say, you know, you're pretty much getting what you're paying for. So I mean, I'm tempted to go B plus. I'm going to go solid B for value. So there you go, solid B for value. There you go. Have a good.